let's do a shopping haul. I just got back from Walmart because I'm on a budget and that's really the best grocery store in the town that I'm in. So I got a whole bunch of food and I've already sort of put some of it away because it was cold. So I'll show you in the fridge. But the first thing I got was water because I'm in a town right now that has a no consumption rule. And unfortunately, that means you can't drink the water. There was like a mine nearby that something happened that cross-contaminated. The water that was supposed to go to the mine ended up going to the city. And so everywhere south of a certain area has no water. And usually I get the Primo water fills at the water station, but so that means we can't drink the water here, which is kind of a pain. That water was about $5.50. Then of course I've got bananas. And then I've got some apples in here. I have 2 Cosmic Crisp apples and 2, what are these? 2 Fuji and 2 Cosmic Crisp apples. I had a coupon for this that came with my rice cooker and it was for $1 off. So it was for any brand, Mahatma or Carolina. So I got one of these. So that came out to like $2.33. Then I got some organic old-fashioned gluten-free rolled oats. They take a little bit longer to cook, but I feel like they're better for you. I don't know, I read somewhere, I could be wrong. Tell me what you think. Then I've been dealing with a lot of stress lately, so I decided to get myself some tea. This is Traditional Medicinals Organic Rosy Mood. And this looks like it has Damiana and butterfly pea flower, which is good for stress relief. So I'm excited to try that. Also got these to deal with stress relief. I've gotten these before. I really like them. They don't make you feel anything. They just really take the edge off and they give you a better night's sleep. This has GABA, L-theanine, lemon balm. Then we got some more tea to be stress-free. And this is Kava. I used to take this. It made me really sleepy. So this will be something I take only at night. Okay, we're gonna go into the fridge now, but don't mind that it's really dirty because this is van life and things spill and it's just the way it happens to be. I did get an onion, some broccoli because Sparrow really likes broccoli, a couple cucumbers, and some peppers. And also this bag is grapes. I haven't washed them yet and that just helps me know that I haven't washed them because I won't just go reaching for them out of the fridge. And that's what we got for stuff in the fridge. And then in my freezer, that's my little lock. I got some frozen fruit, some more frozen red raspberries. This is mixed fruit. It's like pineapple, sliced strawberries, peaches, and mango. They didn't have any of the organic ones, so I'm stuck with that. But that's okay, because this is like the perfect snack, especially on hot days. They're really low calorie and they're fruit, so you can't go wrong with frozen fruit. Also, this is my hack. I'm never gonna be able to get those back in there. These are the frozen baby food pouches. Oh, these aren't the organic ones. Okay. Well, that's too bad. There's all different flavors in here. Oh, some of them are organic. But I get like the ones that are mixed with fruit and veggie. And then I freeze them. And they're like sugar-free popsicles. And you just cut the top off right here with a scissor along the top. And then you squeeze it out when it's frozen. And it's just a really nice summer treat that doesn't have a lot of added crap. And it tastes really good. But now I have to squeeze it back in there with everything else. And then we shut this little thing up and lock it. I did have one for that, but it came off. I have to re-stick it on. And that was my food haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I spent about $54.65. And I'm happy with that. I think that that's the best I'm gonna do. That's probably gonna be food for at least a week with the rice, the oatmeal, and I already have beans and stuff for protein. I don't really eat a lot of meat in here because it's really hard to cook because I don't have hot water yet. Hint, hint. Any of the water heater companies. Hi. But I do have beans and I do have like fish, like tuna fish. I'm really pissed at my camera right now because it doesn't know how to read light at all. And I've just about had it with it. It is a 4-year-old camera, but I'm gonna be okay. Anyway, that was my purchase. I hope you enjoyed that. That's probably what I'm gonna eat for the week. Keep in mind that I already have, shut up. Keep in mind that I already have, keep in mind that I have little pouches of tuna fish to add to things. I have canned fish. Oh my God. Also have, I don't know, someone's screaming outside, I don't care. Beans and rice is a complete protein, so I eat a lot of that. And then I have a bunch of frozen vegetables. I will be adding the frozen vegetables to my beans and rice dishes, and I usually have all kinds of sauces in the van already, like curry sauce, and I'll make my own sauces, or I'll like saute some onions and peppers and garlic and like mix that in for flavor as well. So I try to get as creative as possible on a budget in the van, and I think I did pretty good for a week's worth of groceries for about $55. I think I did pretty good. Thanks for joining me on my little grocery haul. So leave me a comment and tell me what you think $55 would buy you for a week of groceries, and if that would even last. I've done this a long time, so I've learned how to budget what's gonna last me the longest. And since I got a rice cooker, I'm really happy to have rice. I used to buy these in the pre-cooked pouches. So this is what I usually get for rice. It's already pre-cooked and I can just throw it in a pot and heat it up. But it includes like sunflower oil, and I really don't like that because I don't want all that extra weird stuff. We eat a lot of rice in this van. Go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know if $55 would last you a week of food in a van. If not, how much do you usually spend? I'd love to hear what everyone else's budgets are and what they typically buy. Feel free to let me know in the comments.